PWR.
Yeah.
I couldn't even do it on my court one last night. I don't know why.
There's something wrong with you, to be honest.
No, there is a lot wrong with me, yeah. Oh, Kev, how you doing? New committee member walking in, Mr. Kev.
Yeah, good one.
Sorry? Do you want time?
Did we win the lap? Ben, can you time this?
Scott's going to time.
Ben, can you time this?
Right, we're starting the first frame of this cup match.
Not yet, not until he's given
It's
him
Court Gold, obviously favourites for the league and the cup, versus Court Larkin about.
We did time it. Every frame apart from the ones Becky didn't time.
Scott and AD on a debate about the timing. Just let you know what's going on while we're waiting.
Not us, their team.
Right, hope everyone out there wants.
On our team time, Hex.
Oh, there's nobody watching so far. AD's getting his point across.
Don't forget, we was the away team yesterday. We don't ref or time the first one.
Can we not have a silly debate on stream, please? It's pointless.
I didn't. You brought it in and now you're moaning about it. I voted again.
Right, Ivan's broke off. The cable's gone off the stream. Right, oh, it's very hot in here tonight. Very sticky. Yeah, Sam's heating the whole room up because it's so hot. So he's just told us anyway. Right, get some shares out there on Facebook. It's a big game tonight. This game, the cup winners versus the cup favourites.
We won the cup.
They won the cup. They won the Pigeon Cup.
We won the cup.
They won the wacky
We
races.
won the cup.
Catch that Pigeon Cup. Get your pigeon. Get your pigeon. Meow, meow.
Tonight's team.
Big cup game. Well, I've not really been trying to just share this on Facebook and then I'll get with the game. We've got 6 people watching already. Don't know who they could be. I think one of them's me. Twice because the computer's watching it as well. So I'm taking credit for 2 of them. Right, Sam's played a little stun shot out to get on that red in the middle. Is it far enough? Oh, that's just ran on. I think he's perfect. Just going to top through here. You all right, John? You got? Yeah, he's perfect position here. Is he too straight? He might just have to stun this back out. Can he bounce off the side cushion? Oh, he tried. He hasn't done a great job of it though. Oh, he's. No, he doesn't go in the other corner. This white's going to be travelling about a bit. Could be close to hitting that yellow. Could be very. Oh, he must go in there. Well, he's been lucky there. Yeah, good job he checked for that. Oh, I thought he was quite straight.
When you said it, I was got down thinking I'm going to look good at it because it's not straight. All I've done that.
You're on.
Oh, it's I'm on now. Right, so Scott will take over this stream. He won't get AD over because AD's playing me. Okay.
We are shared. Court Gold taking the first frame. This is the Jet Thursday Night Knockout Cup. Sam's very disappointed in himself that
he doesn't think he's going to ever get shot of the week because he's always in position. Doesn't make a difference about where his opponent leaves him when they get to the table. But do they never leave you in a bad position, Sam? And Sam's racked them very tight for his teammate. At least 4 or 5 balls came off the pack. I hope that many touched the rail. Let us know if you're watching, Amanda. Andy Bunton's just turned up. Final tweaks to the competition form are being done this evening, so that will be out with all of the teams in the next few days. There's going to be Scotch doubles and singles available in the PWR for both Wednesday and Thursday nights. That actually means you can start earning your place for Champs next year, which does seem a long way off, but John's just trying to navigate his way around here. It does appear that all of the balls are potable, it's just landing on them. There's no balls that really require any development. Even the black, I think, does pass to the left top corner. And if it doesn't, he might be able to leave himself a shot so he can just nudge it on. Ben Prowan's just come over. He's playing 5th in the session today against Andy Bunton, who's just arrived. So John's left himself a bit low there, and he's flicked his cue slightly, so I'm guessing that's not... I think he did want to be low, but it's probably an inch or two lower than where he hoped it'd be. If anybody hasn't seen it, we have been doing shots of the week. Last Wednesday, a very popular shot went up. It's had 500 views. Oh, John's just touched the yellow on the way through, and he's almost taken it to the bottom corner. 80's on the table. Not perfect, but I do expect a player of 80's calibre to make this either very difficult for John or to possibly look at taking these out. We're also going to have no signatures required any longer.
Oh, that's alright. Much better. Are we not using a racket?
No. So John's just had, well, AD had a bit of a tight break really, not a lot happened. And who's that, Amanda? Oh, Amanda's just let us know that she is watching in. Well, AD had a bit of a tap break really, to be honest with you. Balls were quite tight, so he's gone for a clearance and he's landed a little bit low on a ball and ended up flicking a yellow as he's gone through. AD's come to the table and he's trying to make it tricky for John. For caught larking about, this is an important frame really for them.
Oh, you're that confident here?
Yeah.
Oh, we've lost that one, so.
Yeah, now I'm gonna have to put a knife player down.
Who's your side?
And Hackett can play sometimes.
Yeah, I know.
He could play now if he wanted him to.
Obviously you're captain and you're obviously the 5th name.
No, I'm not the 5th name.
Who is it?
I'm the 6th. I've been fair.
You've been fair.
I weren't here last week, and I didn't see what John, Ben and Ivan did, so they're going to go and impress us and prove. I wasn't here, I was just here in spirit.
I was going to say, because I think everyone remembers that special black.
That was Wednesday.
Yeah, I was disappointed. I wanted you to talk me through that shot.
It was definitely.
Well, I'll talk anybody through who's willing to listen.
Can you smell bullshit through the microphone?
Do you know what though? I'd played really well to get myself into that frame.
Nothing like
And
chicken it all away in one shot.
I had absolutely no hope in hell when I got to the table, and shot after shot, I'm developing balls, I've put him other pockets,
Yeah.
I've worked him into a corner that he can't get out of.
Yep. So you helped him.
And I didn't help him, no, because what I did was, I did something I don't think he could have done.
What's that,
I
pot the
don't
black?
think at that point he could have potted the black and won the frame.
So you did it for him.
So John's just, should we say scratch the ball? Or has he gone enough?
He's, I think that might have been a DF, a bit reverse psychology.
Yeah,
Did you see that? Watch the telly. You've got to show replay that.
Because he jumped over instead.
He jumped over 2 leagues, I mean. It's done the first one.
I think it's looking very likely for being 2-0 here.
It's not looking good.
Have they
I
forgot
think
they live
they're,
in Cambridge?
no, I think they're playing Paul.
I hope they asked first.
I-
Cambridge. Well, it's as good as Cambridge.
Jamie's getting a geography lesson at the moment. From Ivan of all people. He still uses his sat-nav to get to work. And Ben thought about laughing, and of all the people who can laugh about trying to get to a pool venue, it is not Ben Prowan.
Still got that bump up on his face. Get a shave.
Okay, that's 2-0. Next frame is Lewis Roberts versus Joel Scott. We'll just put the sponsors up for a moment. Jet Knockout Thursday League. There's no bias about it. We've barely spoke about the frame. There's no bias about it. We've barely spoke about the frame. After John decided to throw the clearance, we then had a bit of a chat about the ins and outs of the pool world.
Oh, I see. So when your team's playing a shot or a visit, you talk about it, then when you're not, you just talk about other stuff.
Yeah, pretty much.
Go on, mate.
Yeah. You all right, mate? No, I won't really talk. Just proofreading this for
Right. Lewis Roberts now versus Joel Scott. Lewis to break. I'll just update the score. I'm commentating now. I'm here with Sam. Sam always very educational in the commentary box. Scott was going to, but he's doing the football card. All go in toilet. We've only got 5 players, AD.
Who just played?
AD, we've only got 5 players, mate.
John, it's your time, kid.
I'm commentating.
Somebody else can commentate.
I'll time for me, I don't mind.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Mark Spencer.
Can we get some score predictions, please, for this big game? Big dogs colliding early round.
I reckon someone gets to 8 before the other person.
But will they?
Joel's made a bit of a shot there. Hasn't really left himself too much. Scott wants a roll into the middle, but that's quite tight. I think I might be looking at a safety here. What do you think, John?
What's he on? Yellows?
He's on reds.
Oh yeah, I think he's got reds.
Do you reckon he might be able to flick off the red that he's closest to?
30 seconds. Oh, that was 30 seconds on him. I was just checking it was 30 seconds. I think he needs, the only trouble is he doesn't even finish on the yellows, doesn't he? He just needs to get a good white. Which, to be fair,
He's played a good shot there, to be honest.
yeah, played a pretty good shot, really. Lou's got a long yellow one, and he'll go for it.
Yeah, he'll have a go at these, won't he?
Got a good chance.
Just like to take a moment to recognise Lewis's shoes. They are dreadful.
Oh, no, beautiful tonight.
I'm not sure what he's played there, and I'm not sure he's sure what he's played there.
I think would even be generous.
Lee
Look-
Shea saying 8-5 goals. In a minute.
Little bit disappointed in you, Lee. I was thinking more 8-3. 8-5 gold, that's the prediction. It's quite a tough game tonight. Your lineup for this evening for Court Gold is Sam Boom, AD Bonza, Joel Scott, Ben Bushby and Andrew Bunton. And for Court Larking About, it's Ivan Knight, John Rowe, Lewis Roberts, Jamie Stokes and Ben Prowan.
Sam's in the
Well, hello. That should get some more viewers. I mean, let's be honest.
We've got one more. It's gone now.
Little treat for the fans there. This frame's going to take a little bit longer than the first two, a bit tactical. I think Lewis is going to try and get the pocket here if he can see enough of the yellow. Yeah, I think that might be good enough.
He's definitely better at potting him.
Do you think he might try and cut this red to the right hand side, the furthest right on the side table, past the yellow to try and get in front of it?
Yeah. You might just be careful of knocking the yellow in front of his other red. Because all his reds will go. So he could dike that other red.
Well, he's looking at coming off the cushion first. I don't like that shot because the yellow could tie up his other red.
That's what you said, isn't it?
But they can't eat you, have they? John, what should I say next?
Whenever Lewis is on the side, whenever Lewis is sitting next to him, Lou, pack it in. Lewis, pack it in.
I think Lewis is going to get the pocket here now. I think if he does get the pocket, I would be looking at maybe knocking him in. I think the DF's the shot now. Yeah, I think if he can play the DF and maybe play with a little bit of left hand side to try and get close to the yellow on the back cushion. Make sure you don't leave a foul snooker. Oh,
Lewis is just on here, only sneaking it, Stanford in again.
yeah, that's not a bad shot. That's not a bad shot. Just a containing safety from Joel. We have got the stopwatch in play today because we have got some slower players, as you can see.
I did say just to roll it beyond the red.
I think that's the shot I'd play as well. Look at rolling up the reds. Oh, is he looking at going for these? Because I believe that yellow will pass the red if he's going into them. I think that's enough. He's been unlucky there, to be honest. But I play for Court Gold, so I don't care.
Where's the white ball going?
I wouldn't mention it. Like, I don't.
I'm not being funny. Me and John have called it before you played it. So.
Big frames from
Big frame here. If Court Gold can get 3-0 up with John Rowe, the second best player in Peterborough behind Darren Hope.
So what do you think to Fish coming into the team?
He plays from the thing, doesn't he? From the blue bow. Joel's played a good pot there. He's got a good chance of getting this finish now. He's only really got the black. That's a bit awkward. I think if it was me, I'd be playing the red closest to the yellow on the back rail, just to nudge into the other red and screw into the black to move it out. That's it, yeah. I think that's the shot.
could dart the other red though.
I think if you play it in such a way that you're hitting the red 3/4 ball and not actually go for the plant, it should be able to hit it hard enough to get it far enough away.
Not cute that way, Real.
And yeah, that's unlike Joel. Normally he cues everything sweet as a nut. You've literally got the cue action versus the not cue action.
The not cute action. Well put, Sam, well put. The Rolls Royce be the Robin Reliant. Robin Reliant's turbocharged probably, but
Is he looking at cutting this in? If he's going for the finish. Surely he's got to play the one over the pocket and try and get on that better. I mean, he's in a very strong position here. I think Lewis could have a go at this double and try and get down there and see what he can do from there. If he can get on one in the middle, maybe pop. If he can get the one in the middle of them 5. That was the shot that could have won him the frame, but it's probably just lost him the frame. I think he's more concerned about the shoes.
Is that even on?
what's that? The fan's blowing it. Yeah, the fan's blowing it. Yeah.
Oh, what is it? What caused it? Oh, we knew it was wind, we just didn't realise it was man-made.
Let's see what Joel plays here. Can he hold for this red? No, he's had to come in and out. Oh, breaks. Oh, he's on the other one. That's a great precision shot, that is. Great precision. Joel is too modest saying sorry there. We see him line that up. That is absolutely gold.
Oh, it's too strong.
Once again, he's got to cue this in. He might be able to top this through and play the red in the opposite middle.
It's the only chance he's got. I think it's too straight to play.
I think he can top this through and play that red in the middle. I think he's okay.
But he's bridging over the 2 yellows.
I think as well. I think it might actually go in the corner because he's just looked at it to see if it goes in the corner by the yellows.
Oh, we can just
He can get through it between them.
Oh, that makes a big difference.
That's a great shot by Joel. That's a great shot by Joel. And one good shot here. Just make sure. You could go cushion first into the yellows if it's a guarantee.
Trish is dishing you, mate. Trish is on your case, pal.
And that is a great shot.
Joey
This
Essex
black.
trousers. Trish is letting you have it on the chat.
I'm afraid the slippers have lost him. It's lost him that. Unlucky Lewis.
Joel's won that.
It weren't the 4 bad shots you played, Lewis. It was the shoes.
Yeah.
It's your rats, Lewis. Or timekeep, or
Can't be as bad as Sam Books.
Football card or
what are we doing? Are we alternating or are we just
whatever. I don't know who's on. Let's check the scorecard, shall we? Let's have a little check. So it's Ben Bushby v Jamie Stokes. And then it will be... I don't know if he'll be changing... Little view of the sponsors while Joel's just racking the balls up. No, it's Ben Bushby to break. Well, these 3-man team partners. He's had a good old break, but unfortunate not to pot anything there. Lou and Dave have entered the building. But I don't think Ben's tall enough to be a heavyweight. Mandy's watching from home tonight. Jamie's on a finish here. What the biz? Dave. Alright, the picture looks great, mate. You got it? Yeah, so I'm going to put it up after the match. I was going to put it up before, but I only got it like quarter to 8. Oh, it's fantastic. Yeah, it looks really, really good. So we're going to stick it up as soon as.
You got all the holes out drilled out ready then?
Yeah. I've got the drills and everything ready to go. Just
It's a two-man job though, 'cause it's quite big.
well, there's going to be a few of us there, yeah. So basically, just get a few of us hold it in place. I'll mark the holes in, drill them, and put
Really
it back
comes
up.
down to this shot.
So
As long as it lands quite. I think he'd have liked to have been straighter. I didn't realise we were doing commentary. I thought that was a chat, Lewis. Problem here is he's naturally going away from it a bit, so he's going to have to push it forward with a bit of right hand side.
I think he can drop this in. He's on it if it's in.
Oh,
He's played that well.
it's a bit straighter than I thought it looked. Played that well.
Where's your commentator's eye gone?
Well, oh my goodness, you can't miss that.
Oh dear.
You do not miss those. That is complacency. That is absolutely no more than complacency. I mean, I'd like to say something nice about the guy because he's my mate, but that was a terrible shot.
That was. He must be fancying giving Ben a chance. No.
Well, I mean, ultimately, if he doesn't get those out, which he has, he could have played an easy safety.
I mean, in fairness though, he's not got an easy one now.
Well, if he has to, he can play the yellow in the middle off the black. I mean, it's not a massive problem at the minute.
I was supposed to be timing this.
Do you want me to hold that while you're
Got
timing?
him.
So yeah, Ben is taking the yellow to the middle. But he's tried to play off the black, but he's missed that by a long way. He's actually hit the wrong side of the black. He's so far away with that. I mean, twice across the table and in the corner closest to us.
Absolutely.
Bottom right as you look at it on the screen.
Yep. Bit of pace though. White could go anywhere.
He's gone for the straight double.
Oh.
That is a beautiful shot. If he can put that,
Shot
why
of the
doesn't he
week.
just roll him in the middle?
Shot of the week.
Jay, if you can put that, why didn't you just roll that in the middle? Was it too straight for you? Unbelievable.
Unbelievable, Jeff.
Wow, you have
One nomination for shot of the week once a season.
So Lewis is just testing out where he thinks everything is.
Schoolboy error.
3-1. Ben Prowan to play Andy Bunton. Ben Prowan to break. Jamie Stokes to time.
Ben got a friend from outside the county, well, outside of Peterborough.
Got a friend?
I don't
Picture
know
frame?
how. No, friends.
Oh, a friend. Where's he got a friend?
I don't know. He was just talking to a Cambridge man.
Plays on his county team.
I don't count.
What, as a
How
friend?
does Ben play county? They must be desperate for
Yeah.
players.
Well, I think these days they are, Jay. Potted a couple of balls out, at least 2 reds, I think. Yeah, no yellows. But yellows, well, you've got. Depends if the red goes past this one to the
No, it's got to be yellows.
right corner.
Red don't go. I mean, you've got to go for the yellows.
The red doesn't go.
Obviously, that yellow doesn't go over the corner pocket, then it's a different clearance altogether. But
Well, the thing is, if the red doesn't go, the black certainly doesn't, so you're going to have to take yellows. I do feel like he's looking at reds here, though, to be honest.
he must fancy. I mean,
Yeah.
you have got some shots to get that red out.
Week maybe. It was nice to see everyone.
Oh, we've won a game.
We have won a game. No, Jamie won it.
Jamie won it, sorry.
Yeah.
Missed an easy black.
He missed an easy roll in and then potted a lovely double.
Lovely. Was it shot of the week, double?
It could be. Yeah.
Shot of the week double. Ah.
So we've just pushed the red a bit safer there. Do you want to hold on?
Who will be on next? Me, okay.
Potentially Sam.
Okay. Oh, hey, Matt, how you doing, alright? Yeah, that's about that. Right. Yeah, we do it all, mate. He's in a tough spot here, to be honest. And now he's even tougher.
He's got the
Two cushions in the middle with the red. If it, nah, I ain't got two. I'm not sure. He's going double screw across, is he?
Oh, this tensional pockets. Oh,
It's close.
wow.
Oh, it's in. To be fair, that's a good shot.
Say again,
Oh,
tensional
double kiss in the middle. Oh, I'd
he
love to
killed
be
it.
in this
He's
position
killed it. You
to
won't
have a
see
go
it.
at
You won't
this.
see it though. You won't see
I'd
it.
love to get in this position just to have a go in a match at
won't
this
see it.
shot. It's a bit far over to the left, but he's still on.
Do you think the yellow would come into play? They're playing that shot. Do you think the white
Nah,
would kiss out of the way?
yeah, it would definitely come out the way.
Where's the cue
I think the
ball
white
going
would possibly hit the
following
black.
that shot to the black?
I don't think Ben's not seen it anyway.
He's going for the middle anyway.
I think he's going. Is he? It's a great effort, to be honest.
In fairness,
It's not a bad
where it
effort.
was, that was
Close
good.
enough for me. Roll it in.
He's obviously never paid attention when I showed him that shot. Never mind. Yeah, dig in there, Benny. Unbiased commentary from the three liking about players. Who's that? I thought it was Sam Booms.
That must be Sam's. That Sam's.
No, that was mine. Oh, Sam's
that's
tickets.
Sam's.
No. I'm going to go get one in a minute.
Okay, well,
Come on, Ben.
You alright, can get one?
Oh, he's
well, well.
Yeah, I'll have this. Cheers.
I tell you what, I fancy to get this on one cushion. It's not too
Is it, can you see it?
No, but if he can.
You mean top cushion side?
It goes up to the bolt cushion,
Yeah.
then possibly the side cushion. Not far dissimilar to what Sean Murphy did in the World Championships.
You've been dying to call
without
the
the
shot like
reverse
that,
sides.
didn't you? The only thing about that is if it comes two cushions, the white's going to hit the yellow. He could snook himself on the yellow. If it's one cushion, he could slide by it.
But don't hit it at that pace.
Yeah, a little bit. Susie
It's
Wong.
too pacey.
Susie Wong.
You just have to get it over the middle of the ring.
Right shot, one pace.
Right shot, wrong player. Wrong night.
I'd have potted the black from there.
You just dump the black in it. Yeah, have it, mate. Have it.
Then
It's yours.
Scottish one. How old's this black? Will it get me shot of the week?
Sean said to
I
me
think we should
that
change it to clown of the
he
week.
tried to play three when he was playing last week. He kept trying to find shots to be shot of the week.
I got him in there with one of them. But
He said you put one of them as shot of the week, but he said he didn't feel like that was his best
no,
one.
it wasn't a great one.
He said the plan that he did, he felt was better.
I didn't see the plan. I fell asleep at that point, I think.
So I mean, I've not seen the build up to the black that you played. Right? I've only seen literally the black. Now,
Yeah.
at that point,
I've got two shots.
talk me through it. You've got two shots.
Yeah,
Right.
foul snooker.
Right. So you've obviously nominated the black.
I've nominated the black. So what I'm thinking is, and what everybody else is telling me, I can cut it back onto the cushion it's closest to, the top right-hand cushion as we look at it now, and leave it over the middle pocket.
Yep.
I've also thought of that shot, but the cue ball for me, I felt was running in towards the balls that were in the top left-hand corner as we look at the table now. So I thought, I don't want to take that one. Everybody else has said it's the risk worth taking, and admittedly, it's a better shot than potting the black.
Is the Barmy Army watching tonight?
So,
They're playing, but
so I discounted that
Right.
because I didn't want to leave it on the rail and I didn't want to run into the yellows.
Okay.
So now I'm thinking, which yellow in the middle of the table do I want to run the black into?
Right.
And I decided I didn't really want to do that either because I thought all of the balls pop, you don't need to move it. So then
and the shot it's been timed at 1 minute 52 seconds.
it was a great shot though.
It was a foul shot.
Me and
And
Andy
then
timed
You
it.
lost the game.
Yeah. The thing was, I just genuinely stood there. I just didn't know what to do with the first shot.
In fairness, you gave that impression.
Yeah.
I think everyone watching that shot knew you didn't have a clue what to
There
play.
are lots of options. There were lots of options, but I didn't think any of them left a guaranteed finish straight after. So that's why I've tried to hit that as thick as I could to knock it round those two rails.
Oh
Oh my goodness.
He's overrun that.
Yeah, he has.
In fairness, though, I think he's overrun it by so far. He's actually got a shot still.
He's still got a shot. Not an easy one though. And I don't think he guarantees him a good position on the black.
He's got to drop this in. If he doesn't get this, he's going to be leaving Ben a chance here.
He's just going to drop this in the middle. He's just trying to drop this in the middle.
Yes, man, we are. Oh, he's dropped that in well. Still a bit of work though. Wrong side of the yellow. What do you reckon, John? Drop it in dead weight or around the angles?
Oh, I'd go around the angles. Just because I think it's a hard enough putt anyway. Hit it a bit harder.
Might as well make the black easy.
don't do anything fancy with it, right? Mind you, you might have to play with a bit of side. What was we doing then if we weren't commentating?
Because Scott was talking us through his black.
Oh, Scott bought the shit out.
He took half the game. In fairness, he's gone now. We're safe. It's my mistake. I asked him to talk me through it. So.
Yeah, don't ask him that.
Nah. Schoolboy error.
He screwed it.
Oh, we screwed it.
He's played it well, to be honest.
Anyway, he's got his hand on the table.
It's a good shot.
At 3-1. This is a big shot now. Difference between 4-1 and 3-2.
Need this to miss.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, chance. This.
Oh.
Look what he's got. He's got tight on the cushion. Tight on the cushion.
The pressure.
Could have gone easier.
Come on, Benny. Come on, Benny.
Right. Big shot
This
now.
is as unbiased as it gets.
Difference between 3-2 and 4-1. No pressure, Ben. No pressure.
Just drop it in, Benny.
Oh, magic.
We are back in this.
What a steal. What a steal.
What a steal. Ben knew what he was doing all along.
He knew going from it from the start was the right one.
What a steal.
Dig a big hole. Wait for Bunty to chuck a rope down.
Has anybody mentioned about the big boxing event coming up?
Are we told them or they're
Ryan, our local pool player, has entered the boxing white collar event. He's been training now for at least a week, and he's just shown me his muscles and said, "I'm not even tensing." I wasn't sure what he was talking about. I thought he was looking at some. I thought he was looking at some loose threads on his t-shirt, but apparently they were his arms sticking out.
I just think that why is it you just fucking gone from the big one like it's over the ball.
Do you know what I thought was a nice shot with the sneakers? Tell you what, for our team, that just did it for us. 3-0 up and 3-2. That's what happens when you put 4 players at the back of your card.
They're still getting over the big double.
Yeah, they're still in shock.
What was that? How'd you miss that to the middle?
I don't know.
Do you know what you
Nailed it
did?
really perfect.
I know.
But you got down so quick.
Yeah, I know.
This is old school. Is this an old school card?
I don't know.
Is there old school cards on this new season?
On the scorecard, man.
I did it.
Well, that's an old school
Yeah,
card.
I did it
start.
based on that.
Okay.
2 and 4. That's an old card. It's the old scorecard. Because otherwise people don't get a break and people get 2 breaks. 2 and 4 swap over. So 4 goes there, 2 goes there, 3 goes there, 5 goes there, 1 goes there. So that should be 5, that should be 3, that should be 4, that should be 2. It's fucking hard, is it? That's how the cards work.
So that's the way the PPA had it.
No, it's the way it was. Yeah, that's the original ones, isn't it?
It's not messed it up too much, but
Right, there's been a bit of confusion with the scorecards.
you've got
It's
straight the same 5, yeah?
How have you got old school cards for this being the first season?
Because this guy just whacked a random order.
Just the Ivan order. The Ivan order.
So that needs to be Lewis.
So Lewis there, John goes.
Can't we just write him in, Jake?
Yeah. Right, just a few alterations to the scorecard. When am I on now then? Oh, that's handy. I'll go right down to the bottom now.
Yeah, that's what my problem.
At least we'll still be in it.
Will we?
Well, we wouldn't have lost by then. Not now.
Oh, Lewis is on now, so we're alright. Come on, Lou. Just think about Trish at home going, come on, Lou. Eating some cheese. Has Trish got cheese and wine out? Scott can safely say you got a good old nibble then.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's a good shot.
You got a good old nibble then, didn't you? It's true though. It's dead true. Yeah. Right, it's 3-2 now, isn't it? Score just needs updating. Ben with his nice little steal. There's still a lot of pool in this match. We'd love
Our order's not awful.
So, yeah, Sam has got his skinny jeans on. I think they're actually Jamie Stokes' jeans.
Jamie against Davey, Ben against Joel, John against Bushby, and me against Pants.
And Sam was dissing Lewis's shoes, but Sam's ain't much better.
Jay, are you time
No, if I didn't pay like Ben's time.
Yeah, I'm time.
Right, Sam's played a shot to develop his balls. I think maybe it's not turned out too bad really for him. He's not really done a lot of damage, and yeah, I think yellow's a slight favourites here, but there's not a lot in it. It's only a couple of shots. Lewis having a little think about what to do. He might just put this one at the top and then try and develop his. Oh, and I think he went for the pot. I mean, say he was left Sam a little half chance here. I mean, all the balls do go, but he's just got to be in the right position to pot them. Notice this one just past the yellow. Oh no, there's two shots as well. Well, that's a foul. That's a foul, 2 shots. Sam's playing last season. Sam's in the PPA, promoting. He doesn't look too happy about it, but Lou's just got to work this out now. I don't know if that yellow passes a red in the middle. He's got to develop a few balls, then take the finish on. I don't know if he's got a pot on first shot. I think he might have to. Yeah, cushion first maybe. Just flick it half ball, pot it, and then. He's gone for it. He's close. Oh, it's just not quite dropped. That's. Yeah, I think to be honest, where the yellow's gone, he'd probably be happy with that yellow staying over the bag now. Yeah, he can get his balls into good position. Needs to leave a good white. But Lou loves going for a pot, so. Alright, he's going to try and get this yellow down over the bottom pocket. He'll be heavy favourite for the frame. It's so hot tonight. It's very sticky in here tonight. Blue isn't too pleased with that shot. He's twinging his back. I think he wants he's after a massage tonight. I mean, yellows. Lewis didn't play that shot too great, but yellows are still definitely the best balls to be on. Sam will have to come out of a few special shots here to get back in control, or even clear up. I think go for the clearance might be the order of the day. He could. Oh yeah, I think. Oh, he's on that one. He could leave himself a double. He can cover the bag, or I think he's trying to cover the bag here. I don't think I would cover the bag, but he's only going to get he's only getting knocked in really. Yeah. I'm not sure it's ideal. It was an okay it was a sensible shot, but he's probably going to get knocked out or knocked in. I'd say Lewis would probably. Yeah. Alright, Jamie's saying the yellow might even go past the red. If it does, then. Yeah, if he can get in that position, it's another option. But Lewis has still got the yellow tied up next to the red on the left hand side of the table as well. I mean, for me, I'll be trying to break the yellow out, I think. I'm not sure what he's looking at here. Is he cutting this in the middle? Oh, he's trying. Oh, he's trying. He's played a nice shot there. A nice shot. It's a good shot. I mean, Sam will get out of this. But I say it still puts Lewis such a big favourite. He's just going to be playing a few shots now, trying to get his balls into position to look for the clearance. Sam will just be having shots that not great that he can do. But oh well, Sam must have fancied that yellow going by the red in the corner. This is. Oh, he's tried to just touch it. He's tried to just touch it. That's not bad. I mean, a lot's hope. He's basically hoping Lewis doesn't pot the first ball, which for someone like Lewis, I wouldn't leave him a shot like this. But if Sam had just nudged that yellow and put the red over the hole, it would have been a different matter. But is that touching ball? If it's touching ball, it could. Oh, if it's touching ball, there's a few shots he could play here. Could he flick off the black and move that over red as well? Open up both yellows. I don't think if it's touching ball, I wouldn't be going for the pot. I'd be using it, using the shot. Yeah, yeah. Definitely goes past the red. This for me. I just don't. Yeah, I would never ever leave Lewis that shot. Never fancy him missing that. He cues too well. The only thing I would say is I probably would have, if that was touching the yellow, I would have developed a shot out. Developed a couple of balls out, but the yellow next to the red it's going to be hitting. It's going to go across the table if he hits it right. So. Yes. It didn't go, but. Is it right, Lewis just got to play another containing shot now. Oh, Colin, you right? You could do, yeah. I think developing them two balls is the way forward. Yeah.
Particularly glass,
Yeah.
what's the best thing to get off the glass when it's dry?
Stanley blade.
What?
Stanley blade.
Stunning.
Stanley blade. Just get the blade. Just it'll come off really easy. Yeah, it's really easy.
Because I've got some bits which are very thin.
Yeah, no, it'll come off. Is it just smooth glass?
Yeah.
Clear glass. Yeah, it'll come off really easy. Yeah, Stanley blade, mate. A few DIY tips handed out there for Stan. I think he thought I was taking the mick when I said Stanley blade. Scratch the glass. Right, Sam's. I think he's tried to get into that gap. Yeah. Sam really is not a great position. So, he's just trying to play some shots to get himself in this frame. But it's tough going. Yeah, it's tough. Try and cut this. He may be trying to cut this across. Oh, he's going cushion. He's going. That's. He'd be happy with that. It gets him. It's going to get him another shot. Realistically, that would. Oh, the yellow goes, but it still goes, doesn't it? Sorry, of course it does. For me, it looks like the red's died the yellow, but it hasn't. That's. For me, that was just bounce off the side cushion, come back and hit the red out. He's played it directly into the yellow. I would have played off the cushion, then come behind the red, knock the red out, and be on the yellow. But he's alright. He's got a chance to nudge the black as well here. I don't think it does. I can't see far enough round. Yeah, I can't see far enough round. I can see Sam having a little look to see if it does. We're up to 18 viewers tonight. So everyone, it's a big game tonight. Everyone Oh, that's unlucky. Don't be shy to have a little word on the chat or share us on Facebook.
Now fishing first.
Share the link and subscribe to the YouTube channel. So far, the stream's been going really well. We've had in 3 weeks over 2,000 or 2,500? Yeah,
I
it's.
think most of them views were from Scott's Black.
Yeah, Scott. To be fair, Scott has had 500 this week, which is good
Most of them
going.
was himself trying to
Yeah,
drink a bottle of water. Being honest.
yeah. I think quite a few people who watched it just wanted to watch it again and again through disbelief.
Still trying to figure out what he
Yeah,
was doing.
because people were a bit were wondering what he was actually doing, but
He still thinks it was the right shot.
yeah, he's convinced himself, if nobody else. Right, Lou's left himself a double here, which I mean, oh no.
Close to the through ball.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, yeah, he's unlucky on a cannon going into the black patch, right? So he's had a bit of a bad run there. But when he got out the when he crossed the snooker, he probably just should have dropped it, but he hit it a bit hard to try and get the white out and to lift him high shot. But
Yeah, apparently this is the old card.
like I said, there's going to have to be some adjustments to the scorecard on the stream. Just AD, you fill your team in? Keeping it the same, are they? Right, okay, just if you fill that in, Jamie, then we'll have to just adjust our team. Who's on next for us? Liz? Jamie Stokes. Sam's got 2 here, so he's just played little developer, black ball style, and now he's just got a few balls just to clear up. Don't see any great problems here. Just going to screw back. He may be a little bit low on this, but maybe a fraction low, but he's just going to pop it back round the bottom of it. Yeah, that's a shame. That was looking like 3-all, but looks like it's going to be 4-2 now. It's nicely on the black. Got herself back into this one, so let's just let's let him off the hook a bit. Never mind, we're still a long way to go. Just gonna have a look at the card. We're gonna have to change a few names about as our order's slightly off due to the scorecard not being quite right. So that was who's left to Jamie Benfront. It's alright, Jamie's done it.
Yeah, the cards was definitely wrong, weren't it?
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, what's your team? Is it the same?
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. That's all I want to know. Right, let's just fill in the home team. Oh, sorry.
The order's still wrong.
I don't know, lady knows the actual order. Who's
Us, them, us,
AD
them.
Bronson?
Oh no. Lewis, you've written that. Oh no, you. Oh okay, so that's me.
Never mind,
Being a
Jamie.
retard, sorry.
Yeah, I swapped it from 10. And it had them in there already, yeah.
Oh, so it's got the other cloth on it?
Yeah, it's got faster cloth on it. Oh, alright. Sorry about that. My one-handed typing isn't the quickest, but I'm trying to learn. It's not easy when you're used to sitting on your ass all day. Ailey just wanted to get the sponsors out there. Thanks, Aid. Oh, Jamie's had a good old hit there. Has he not potted one there? Well, I don't know how he's not potted the ball because he's absolutely caught them a treat. He hit them like a dream. Ooh. Fluffy Ben.
Mate, it don't look good. 30 seconds.
Yeah, I got to change my bag. Nice one. I'll get some out of the bag. Yeah, go on, mate, we'll have a go. What you got? What you got? You got?
£2.25. That's all I got.
Oh, I'll get some money out of my bag as well. Yeah, team each. Yeah, cheers. Cheers, mate. Thanks a lot.
I think that's your pen.
Alright, cheers.
It's going to nick it.
Let's just do that. I'll get check my bag.
Touching ball. Is that touching ball called? Is it called touching ball?
I'll give him an extra 5 seconds.
Yeah. Time, pal. The referee's not been very clear there. We don't know if it's touching or not. It's an unclear call. Touching, not touching, not touching, not touching. We've had a clear call. He's not touching. I noticed as he leant in, he gave the table a bit of a nudge. Obviously, he moved the balls there. Underhand tactics being played. Almost as underhand as his jeans. I bet start the time now.
Sadie on there, Reds. He's on yellows.
30 seconds.
We've got a professional ask for the football class. No, because if I win a 10 off, I will. No, I won't. Oh, Eddie's. Oh. Eddie's played a little. Oh. I don't want to say a dirty shot, but. He's really asked the question here. He's trying to ask the question of Jamie here, and I really hope Jamie clears up now because it's borderline disrespectful, that one. But the only thing I would say, Eddie didn't have many options. Oh, I'll tell you what, I wouldn't be doing that one first, though. I wouldn't. I think Jamie played the wrong shot there. Both them balls went. I would have developed a ball to make a few other pots a bit easier. Oh, he's on the. I'll tell you what, he's on this double here. He might be able to get the other red off it as well. Not sure he can, but he might be able to move the other red. It's definitely got to be playing a double. Has he got it? Oh, he could have. Oh yeah, I would have played a lot more conviction because you got a good chance you land on the red over the pocket as well, haven't you? If you hit it hard. The only thing you're hoping to get on the ball you're hitting it, that way. Which now he's in a bit of bother. The red The red near the blue spot cuts towards the top left corner, which I think he's got to take that on. I think the position Jamie started this visit at, I don't think he worked it all out, you know. Oh, he's dick something. I tell you what, he's had a right touch there. If that stops, yeah, that could have been a hell of a lot worse. He couldn't have played that shot as well. Right. Aid's left him a chance now. Yeah, but at the 2 balls at the bottom, if you can play the one nearest the pocket, come off, go behind the other one, leave himself low on it, he can screw down the table for it. Yeah.
Don't go for paper and being at the table.
He's just got a tough shot here, isn't he? He's just going to have to leave a nice angle on his second from last red to get down the table.
30 seconds.
He doesn't want to overscrew this because he could snook himself behind the black. Oh, he's just stroked it in. It's not a bad shot. It's a matter of where he leaves himself here. He might be too straight. If he's straight, yeah.
Leave the 3 cushion.
Yeah, I think I prefer that route because you've got a good better chance of having an angle on the red. When you get down to the last red, you can have a better angle on it, then less chance of landing straight on it. So yeah, we'll just screw straight back here. Oh, is he going for the outside one first? Can't tell. Oh no, to be honest, that's a good shot. Nah, it's up to May plays this now. I wouldn't check it. I think it's hard to judge checking.
Thing is about around the angles is a positive strike.
Yeah, and I think as soon as he gets past the blue spot, he's going to have a shot on it. So he's played that pretty well. He needs a bounce though. He needs a bounce. That isn't terrible. He needs it. Or a big bounce. Yeah. I'm not really sure if he thought he could hold that. I think with that shot, I'd always overhit it because you can go past it, bounce off the bottom cushion, come back up another 4 foot, and you're still on it. Yeah, trying to judge it dead weight was hard, but overhitting it by a long way was, you give you so much margin. Jamie's in a bit yet again on the black ball. Jamie's having some black ball issues tonight.
30 seconds.
He just wants a nice connection on this. Hit it firm. Get a nice full ball. You might have a chance. Oh, baby. Oh, I know where that shot's going. Shot's just. Jamie's just trying to double every black. He's only got one more frame left to double.
He's got 2 shots of the week.
Jamie wants his own shot of the week. Sean's looking over. He's not happy.
Option A, Jamie Stokes. Option B,
Jamie Stokes. Yeah.
If there's a worse shot of the week as well, I'll probably go with them.
We won't put them on. No, Scott's nailed that. We cannot have another worst shot of the week now because Scott has absolutely nailed it for life.
Look at the doubles.
Scott's black was so bad, the bad shot of the week is now called.
The only thing I was trying to call, say hit it nice and full, you've got a chance of doubling it. Yeah, exactly.
4-3.
Oh, Lee McShane's giving you shoot of the week. He's giving you shoot of the week. Oh, look at Lou. Oh, look at Lou. I would have tried to overhit it. Lewis is just updating the scores. Oh yeah, you can tell he is. Look, you let Lewis on the computer. Keeps popping up, doesn't it? Can't trust him. Oh, right. We've got Stanford's number 2 on now. Joel Scott.
Is he still kind of above Scott Anderson because he's moved away?
No, he was always above Scott anyway. I hope Scott and listen. He'll have a Facebook status now, won't he? About the haters. Why is it when I like a dick, people hate me? There are other words for dick, of course, as well. So
Just
take your pick. Take your pick.
Just lost 2 viewers, one more.
Oh, we've just lost a viewer. That must have been Scott. Yeah, that was Scott. Yeah.
30 seconds.
Scott loves a bit of pool. God bless him. Wrong table, Sean. Wrong table for them doubles. Needs to be on here for them. Right. Jodos is on the yellows. Looking at him, the biggest problem is probably his black. Oh, he's only your friend because he gives you money, Lee.
Jamie's chair for a minute.
Only one difficult red here.
Oh, he's on reds.
Yeah.
I just thought he was on the yellows. Great commentary.
Got a chance to go on it now. Doesn't want to believe in that red at the top right. So that's
Yeah, he's not going to be a. Well, he'll be trying to get fairly straight on this one on the cushion, won't he? This isn't going to be an easy shot from here. It's very missable. Who's on? Ben Prory now. 4-3. This game is. Oh, this could be a tie match. This could. These next couple of frames are going to be massive. We just need to get back level. That can't go in. That can't go in! Oh, serious. How has that gone in? That is ridiculous. It's that pocket. It's like a black hole of the abyss.
I feel confident passing down there, I'll be absolutely honest with you.
That was. Yeah. Different cloth, different slate. No, not the table, the slate. So different bed. That's
Table's this.
table 8. The slate and cushions off table 8.
Oh, what, so it's got a new cloth on?
Oh.
Yeah, from when it was really slow. Oh,
Is
okay.
he on? Is he? I'll tell you what.
I think he's alright.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's a lucky
he's not.
mistake.
He's not played it great,
He's not played
but
that
he's
sort
still
of
got to get on the last red.
thing.
Possibly. Shh. Jamie's trying to coach him.
Another
Foul.
Darren Pope has entered the building.
Only when we're giving you banter.
Still think this is a tough shot though. It's not.
Exactly.
Right.
He tried to hold it.
Oh.
Beautiful cannon.
I've only got one word for that. Fucking bollocks. Unbelievable. That was our chance there to get back in this match. He played a nudge.
Tell you what,
You've got to win frames like
Sorry for swearing, but that's really frustrating.
has this got a beat machine?
Yeah.
You need
Bleep 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 bleep. But
I
no.
thought we just went to hear John Beatbox.
Yeah. Oh, he's at it again.
Not having that.
The AD's rubbing it in now, isn't he?
No.
He coaching.
He's rubbing it in, isn't he?
Oh, yeah, that's coaching. Tell him what pocket.
Yeah. Was you telling what pocket to put it in, AD? Oh, it's a frustrating game at times.
John Rowe.
I'm on now. Bit deflated now after that.
You didn't have a shot.
Really thought when he messed up that clearance, I thought we was going to 4-all, but he's just had a few nice kisses, got him back in it. Now it's me and Bushbeat. Oh, I put 4-all.
Yeah.
What am I doing?
It's 5-3.
It's 5-3. There was me open. I wonder if I changed it, anybody would notice.
And then me and there's a realistic possibility of that. Just saying we've got.
What do you reckon to the last
It
man in
just
the session?
depends on how Scott, if he decides to wait till the last to pot the black, or
Actually, it's imperative you pot the black as the last ball.
Literally.
Yeah, absolutely.
So what? I put all of mine, all of theirs, and then black.
Technically, you could do that and still win.
Could.
Yeah.
He's the enforcer.
You probably won't. Be nice.
First things first, need a ball down. Right, got a ball down. It's not
Yellow
ideal.
ball's in play.
It's not ideal here though.
Nice to go to yellow.
It's got a bit of work to do. Does that yellow go in the top pocket, do you think?
Yellow definitely goes past to the top right corner.
Yes, the yellow goes by the yellow into the top corner pocket.
Oh, it's not like this one here.
No, yellow near the one is taken on now. Sliding past the yellow.
Oh, perfect.
It's about cue ball control now, this shot. Oh. Does that yellow go into that top left corner?
If it doesn't, it goes off the
I think
red.
they both go.
I think they both go, but if it doesn't, it goes off the red if it had to.
Tell you what, this is an opportunity now.
I don't think it's that either, the red.
If that red that John's looking at now, if that does go into the top left corner as we look, then if he can get an angle on that, as he's looking now, he can develop the black and the yellow in one shot.
I've just looked down the line and there's 3/4 of the pocket there.
And you can put a black into half pocket.
I can put black into half pocket, and this guy is a former world champ.
Scott Hawkeye Beasley. He's having another look at it again now. If he can get that angle he's got there.
Try and play it to the middle. He looked like he was trying to leave the yellow there.
Now if he can get on this and land, see what angle he's got. Oh, he's played that well. He's got a good angle now. He can develop the balls. He's got the yellow on the right hand side of the table to land on off this shot. Last thing he wants though is to hit the cushion first and hit the black from the face, because he might not land anything. Obviously he'll be snookered on the red on the right hand side, the yellow on the right side of the table.
He's probably aiming 3/4 ball, but he doesn't want to hit it full ball, and that's the problem because he's trying to hit it quite thick.
I think pace is going to be important as well. He's got to judge the pace with this cannon. Last thing he wants to do is be smashing into it and sending it around the table.
So we can't see where we are on the string.
30 seconds has been called. Still having a good look. He's giving it a lot of thought, so he's obviously trying to work it out and making sure that.
Good job we got the timing in now.
Absolutely.
Because this guy, he has been known in the past for taking his time on his shots. Decided there not to get him out. Does he feel confident that the double's going to go? I mean,
I think if he cuts yellow in, takes the yellow on the right, I think he's just going to have to leave the double on the black, unless he can.
Does it definitely? Yeah, it goes past the one in the middle.
He's saying that he's got an angle to develop the black.
Yeah.
Yeah, James Knight has called it.
Or he's just been telling us about how big this pocket is. Does he just leave the black down into that bottom left corner? He's just been telling us about how big that is.
Well, see what he fancies. I do think when Joel played his shot. Played it, yeah. The only thing is, Joel on his shot said that the red came away from the cushion, so he doesn't want to be playing this too slow.
I think it pulled back in.
It pulled back in at the end. Well, it dropped.
Yeah, it dropped
It doesn't matter how much it pulls away, if it still drops at the end.
See what happens there. It's fairly confident, it's got straight down.
He's just been telling us about how big this pocket is. He will be gutted if he misses this.
He's played it hard.
And he's missed it by miles.
It's come away. See, it came away from the pocket, I think.
Somebody get shots of the week up. He's been telling us all evening about how big that pocket is. Yeah, we can see it here. We think the slate may need adjusting.
Big push me with dropping.
Yeah, to be fair,
big chance now.
These reds are tricky.
No, these are duck eggs. You can't miss these. It is almost. As a matter of fact, I'll go so far as to say it is impossible to miss from here. Absolutely impossible to miss from here. It's just never going to happen.
Oh,
it's just never going to happen.
Just to the left of the centre of the pocket.
He's not landed perfect.
No, I'm
still hard to go wrong, but
it's impossible to miss from here.
He's quite a short player and he's bridging a long way.
Over 2 balls.
Oh no, you don't miss those.
Well, Ben proved me
you
wrong.
You do not miss a shot like that against John Rowe and get back to the table.
Yeah, I am.
Is it not the commentator's curse?
Worked a treat. Yeah, it did.
Don't pot a red.
Oh no.
Nah.
No, we're all right.
Even the big
Oh, we missed the. Where's the white going? We missed it.
Where's the cue ball going?
Oh, Mr. Beasley now.
Kind of Scott Hawkeye Beasley.
Right, I'm going to try and put a black ultimately after most of my others.
Milking the black for a bit of tension.
I said, I bet you hold it for the big pocket.
It was a thin cut, yeah.
We weren't sure. Did you? From the angle we had on the screen here, it looked like you perhaps had the angle to go into the black rather than play it down around. Couldn't go into it.
I think I could have gone to it before.
Yeah.
But because I just flicked it, didn't I? I think I just lost the angle. It would have been. I could have gone into it before, but I was trying to hit it half ball before. I just caught it bloody too thin, didn't I?
Get the scores and the doors back up. 5-4 now. Close game.
Do you want to drink water?
Nice break. Reds haven't landed back.
You're timekeeping this.
No?
John. But there's no point. Us shouting it to him ain't going to make any difference.
I was going to say, yeah, I had that Yarmouth and that
30 seconds. That was nowhere near. Oh, it's been like that.
Don't eat your tooth though, whatever you do.
I thought I'd have put at the table. Right, that's I can't even see him.
Yeah, you might be right. We might be commentating to no one at this rate.
6-2. Well, you fancy it. Well, if you don't get the finish, you've got to get into good position.
Well, there's only the cluster with the yellow, the red, and the black's a little bit tricky, but
Just go on to the other reds over the bag.
Don't make me say it, Gordon.
I think getting on that planet would be tricky, but I mean, he's got a lot of reds to develop it if he wants to.
Now, because you've got a chance of landing on the other red at the bottom there if you don't. Play down here. Screw down to about the middle pocket. If you're not on it, then you're on this one to go round into them.
Do you think? How would you feel about leaving the white sort of close to the left-hand middle pocket, and then having the red furthest on the left, coming off two cushions, stunning into the little bunch?
I think you play for that gap. If you don't get it, then you play it. No, he's probably got the angle still.
Could screw into it straight.
David
Direct,
Coleman.
I don't think he's playing into it. No.
No.
I missed it.
Oh, I'll tell you what.
That's bad.
I want a black ball shootout. There's going to be arses everywhere. We'll get the mop out.
Is the black ball shooter? Is it
Off the
1 to
spot.
5 order?
Yeah, penalty shootout basically, yeah. Get the mop out. There's going to be arses everywhere.
Is it best of 5 or is it 1 for 1?
It's the same as a penalty shootout, exactly the same. Without the goal. And you have to stand 12 yards
Do you have a
back.
keeper?
Do you have a keeper? Yeah.
Oh,
that's good thinking,
Scott.
Scott.
Oh, has he angled him? Has he angled him?
I think he has on me.
Has he angled him? Wow.
You should have been playing tonight,
Sean bottled the big match.
You could have been playing tonight, mate. Cup.
Yeah.
Cup.
Yeah. Sean could have been in.
Strongest team playing, so I said I'll go practice.
Then maybe next week you can play.
Could have been in, mate. Could have been in.
I thought we'd have put him in.
Don't you play for a team Thursdays?
You've already played, haven't you?
Played in the cup and that was it.
Haven't you got to play a league match before the cup?
No, because the
Yeah,
He
so
left
it's the first game.
Has he left a sniff here? Can you see that yellow pot to the left middle? There, yeah.
Black ball shootout, mate. Wait for it. Wait for it to come.
What's he going to do with that?
Right, so he's got an angle now. The only problem going into it this way is the yellow's going to be pushing towards one of the pockets where the red is. So unless he can, he's got one, but unless he can come off two cushions, side cushion, top cushion, and come into it that way, he's struggling to develop
I
it.
don't think he's not going to get that this white ball, surely. If he can just, I'm just going to go tap the pocket.
He's going to have a go.
I don't know what he's doing.
Yeah, that was the problem going into it that way.
Well, at least he's got an option now. If he gets low down there, he's got something for
No,
it.
it doesn't go past the red at the top, does it?
Would you think maybe cutting it in the middle? We only mind the yellows over the pocket.
I'd pop the others and try and get down on it in the middle.
Yeah.
And then you've got a double if you're not.
You can put these two up.
He's made a double now.
He's going for the double or dropping it
You
in
can
now.
see that one in the middle. This is never the shot.
He's dropping it in.
No, he's going
Oh,
misses by a
no.
long way.
Long way out.
massive actually.
Yeah, we almost got hit.
We tapped the wrong pocket.
We thought it was a terrorist attack. All we can hope is that.
Miscues this.
Yeah.
Oh, he's left the easy pan though.
Yeah. Oh, he's left the three easy balls.
Again, it's similar to the last frame, really. It's
You can miss one as well?
impossible to miss from here. It's just it is just
Food's
impossible.
out. Just stand them up, mate. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Stand up, don't worry. Say Lewis's. Oh, Trish's QK, sorry.
Yeah,
can
technically
make
it's
another
Trish's, yeah.
Just stand it up, mate, next to them other ones.
Not that way. Not that way.
The other way. The other way up. Stand for the
Other way
bottom.
up.
He doesn't finish too great on the black.
I mean, it is a tough last red to
just-
black.
I don't think he lands on it nice in the
We
middle.
just need to pull this match level. We can't get
Like I
level.
say, it's impossible to knock him up.
We
from
just
here.
can't get level.
I don't think he's quite
It's
straight.
absolutely impossible.
hang on the
Completely
case.
and utterly impossible.
kick into the jaw.
Of a miscue or kick or anything here. Yeah, I mean, it was impossible. It was obviously impossible. That's why I called it.
Ah, we needed that 6-4.
6-4.
Right, now we go.
It's the order now then.
Yeah. Got the rest for you.
So we've got the break. So
John, Lewis, me.
Yeah, don't give me the break.
Yeah, that's probably the best idea.
I could have had some.
Fill it in on
You
edge.
could have backed me there, boys. Couldn't you? You could have said, no, give it a break, give it a break.
You've been playing so much snooker, you might just clip off the. End up on the top position.
That's a great shout.
Send it
from
back around
Yeah,
the ball.
Jamie. Someone want to fill
Where's the
this
ball
in?
colours gone? Yeah, go on, fill it, go on. Go on.
It's me, you, Jamie. Did you order the same, Aid? Same order? Yeah, they're keeping the same order.
well, they've only got a straight 5 players.
He's on after you.
Scott, who's after?
Who's for?
I'm deciding.
I think you got to put Scott in.
How do I alter it? Do I alter it here? Or do it there?
Don't know where.
What's the order?
John, Lewis, Jamie.
Who's after Sam?
I'm going to put myself in.
John's a break.
If it goes to the black ball, make green it.
Make a ball.
If it goes to the shootout,
Oh, that's
you're
Joe
in.
Scott, isn't it?
Joel first. Yeah. Then.
What the fuck am I done now?
Then. Oh yeah, that'll be it, won't it? You've done something wrong. Oh no, you've not put the fourth one in there.
No, I don't know it.
I'll put
Leave it.
myself
Now go
back
onto the
in.
screen.
Where do I go on it? Right, sorry about that. We've got the names there eventually. We've got one missing on the away team that'll be going up
Will
soon.
be Scott.
Is it Scott?
Yeah.
It's Scott. We'll do that after this game.
Let's John fish these up first.
What's the one, sorry?
Big game now. 5-4 down. It's a big one to go 5-all, draw level. I know, 6-4. 6-4. We're into the scores. We're into the scores. Ah, I'll tell you what.
So with that double, what was? I fancy maybe trying to drop the cut in the middle.
Right, there we go.
I don't. The thing was, I mean, the cannon, I've tried to play as delicately as I can with the flip. But I know it, like, I can overhear everything you're saying, but like you said, if I hit it hard, I'm pushing into the. So all I'm thinking is just get them away from each other and try and leave the shot.
Got it done, Lee. We're on it. We're on it.
What I was trying to do was leave myself the yellow down in this bottom right corner after the double.
Weren't sure if it was worth coming back up here and then going back down there later on, leaving it to your last ball.
Yeah, but then where does it go?
The
It
double.
doesn't go to either of those bottom
You've got to
corners.
get
I've
behind
still got to
it.
double it, so why not double it while it's not the worst
Get
double?
behind it, you might land on it in the middle. Or
Scott's on to the 4th or 5th chapter on his book of excuses.
it's a loose one there from John.
Scraping the barrel now.
I've got to double it at some point, and I didn't think it was the worst position I could have left myself.
No, absolutely. We all said the same. We all said the very same.
Oh, well, you're right.
The only person that did agree was Lee on
the
Lee on the stream. He said
What
that
did he say at the
he said
grand final?
he said crazy going for the triple.
Yeah, the
triples down into that bottom corner. The problem is it straightens up too much off the second cushion.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was, he was joking on that one. Right, so bit of trouble. Needs a good one.
Maybe at this red down here, he's not going to leave a massive amount.
Yeah, I'm just putting this out here
I
now.
think so
If he doesn't pot this, I fancy he loses the frame.
I'll tell you what,
If he goes for that pot, yeah.
if he,
Does Lee McShane ever play
No one's
in his own
usually
match?
timing.
I'm timing off your thing.
Longest 30 seconds ever.
Oh, he's played it well. Played it well. Needs,
Still not easy.
needs another good one here.
You still want to see the actual table, don't you?
The thing is, like, when we talk, you can open the same, can't you?
Yeah.
Like, I will walk on the table listening to what people say.
See what everyone thinks. Play this in egg. Gets a nice flip on that red and crack cushion. Or does he play the red down into this big bag?
I think I'd cut the red that's in the middle of the table. I think I'd be cutting it to the bottom right pocket as we look, because then at least if you miss, you're taking that pocket and you're going to cannon into the red. He's playing the well, I don't know.
I played a snooker. Oh, it's just over it. Strange one.
I mean, these aren't straightforward. I think.
Yellow or the red, and then the middle. The yellow or the black and the red in the middle, and I'll go right to the top.
Could be in a little bit of breathless.
It's just got to judge the pace on
Hits
this
the
shot.
second cushion first. He might not hit the. Oh, he's got a bit of luck.
Oh, big wall there. I mean, it's like you said earlier, though. If John,
Just how you played it. Get all of them out.
if John can get through to this red on the top cushion here, it's,
nudge it towards the bag.
it's not going to be leaving too much.
Use it a bit hard. Ah, it's
Played it alright. You couldn't ask for much
left
more.
the
Really.
yellow on the black, sorry, just above the black spot. Cues that well. Or screws him behind. He's got a big target behind them yellow, doesn't he? He misses.
Yeah, I mean, it's one good shot, sort of gets it back
Good
in.
frame over. Well. Yeah. Fancy sounds to clear these up now. Do you go up the table? Do you play a little cannon?
I think. Well, that's,
Maybe he wasn't sure.
I don't think that top yellow passes into the middle.
I think
It's
it's
tight. He's
got to
having
be
a good look.
I'd say it does. Doesn't look too phased. Oh, does it?
He's got a plan.
Something does.
Playing a plan.
Yeah, he's ambicuing. Can't see it really going wrong for me. White's going to hold off that other yellow.
The only potential thing with this, if the angle's not quite straight, the first yellow could go towards the cushion, but I think it might be a bit too straight. Yeah,
It's not ideal.
It's gone tricky now. I mean, it's.
Can he screw past the other side of the middle pocket? Cut it in this pocket, bit of top right off there, round.
I'd bang it in off 5 cushions with a bit of bottom left and right hand side.
Screw the yellow into this red, pot it in there, and you come round.
And if he plays it with a fraction of drag, I think he'll be right behind the yellow.
Or flick off the yellow and go behind the black. It's a snooker shot. Yeah, sorry, you've not seen that one.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe he has. He's playing the doubles. Keep going a little bit.
Tell you what, I mean,
It's a bit in between.
He is a bit in between, yeah. This is tricky now because going for it in the bottom left as we look at the pocket in the middle pocket.
Now he gets a good flick here.
Scott's called a good flick.
Flick where? I think you play it in this bottom bag.
Sam, give us a flick.
Maybe he's thinking about the cut in the middle.
I think he's going for the corner.
I think corner's the right shot.
Just got to control the
So
wire.
if he gets that draw and comes back up this way. Like that. Oh, that's good in there.
Alright, so he's got a shot though.
Oh, it's got a big shot.
Not fixed for pressure, just because you know you're playing against
a nice flick that he pulled.
Oh, look. Liam called it in a way.
Wow.
Well, he did catch the middle jaw, in fairness.
I was hoping he'd hit the draw and come back up towards the red. I fancy him to get this. Oh, he's not too confident.
I think it's one of them shots where I think if you just cue it, you wouldn't expect to miss it.
30 seconds.
Yeah. White in the middle. Where's the white going? White's gone in. Oh.
That's outrageous. That's coward round there.
Fucking game fucks me.
7-4. We need to make it happen.
Go on, Lou. No, you didn't want it.
Fuck everything we've had gone against us. Every little bit.
I did fluke a black.
That's true.
What do you mean you fluked it?
Well, I looked at it, but the chances of getting it.
Yeah, but to be fair, I thought it was unkind of him when he carried on because you blatantly just whacked that black into the middle. You won it, you gave up. He
didn't carry on.
It,
I
then he just carried on. No, then you had to get down and double it.
Oh, okay. I'm not really sure what you're saying there.
Well, I'll tell you something now. If Lewis doesn't win this frame, nobody else gets another frame.
I think you're right.
I'll tell you that for free.
I couldn't do that again. But if I hit either the yellow or the black, I'm on the red. That's why I've played it harder, because I'd rather play it harder and be on it, hitting one of them, then it's landed in between the two of them.
Made a ball. Reds are alright.
The little things that make a difference, don't they?
Did he call 8-4? Lee called 8-5. Right?
I fear this is a break.
Get close to. No guarantee. What? It's not close there.
It's very loose.
Still a few frames. We've thrown a few frames now, really. Made it too easy for them, haven't we?
The frame. Did you win your which one?
I lost the first one. So
Yeah, that was it.
I can't remember what happened.
I think you snookered yourself.
Did I again?
I mean, it was a bit of a.
No, I didn't. I underscrewed a shot in the corner. So I remember.
Oh, then you tried screwing into your yellow and red down in the bottom corner, didn't you?
Yeah, well, yeah, he got lucky there because he missed the ball in the corner, and he's diked my red.
See that.
Yeah, he missed the ball in the corner and diked my red, which meant I had to try and go into it. Which say if he doesn't dike my red, I've got an easy finish. So then, like Lewis's last frame should have been winning. And then the same there. If I don't snooker myself, win that game. There's three frames off, just off.
Well, and even if you win 2 of those frames.
Yeah. Scott's crazy double.
Yeah, but to be fair,
Could you see the one in the middle? Spot the one in the middle.
Alpha would have done.
I think you could have seen the one at the top here, though.
Yeah, but the problem. Yeah, I could, but the problem was.
Well, you could have just potted that in the middle, cut it in the middle, okay?
I'm thinking I've got to break into the ball. If I hit them hard, I'm going to push the yellow into the pocket. And then I thought I've got a shot on the double. I know it's not perfect, but I thought if I get it, then I win the frame. And I thought I'm ultimately going to have to double it at some point because it didn't go down to those
If
two
you play down on it later on, you've got the chance of getting on it in the middle. And if you don't, then you've got the double again.
Yeah, but there's still
I would have just tried to cut it in the middle rather than double it.
Maybe.
Because the red was holding the white, weren't it? So you'd have been on the other yellow.
All I was thinking was if I doubled it, I hold the cue ball there and I've got the easy-ish yellow to the top left corner.
Well, we need 3 frames now. That's what I do know.
I didn't think the breakout shot had gone too bad. I thought they
No, it didn't really, because it went in the yeah, it went alright because it was still the yellow didn't
I
travel
just
too
didn't
far.
want to hit it too far. I just wanted them away from each other a bit.
Straight on this yellow up here. Does it play out?
Bad fault, but I don't think he's got a clearance just because of the one on the black cushion.
Oh no, definitely not. Who was it?
Who played that last year?
I'll try.
Let's roll. Oh.
And then you lost 8. Fine, so they went 6 on the back. The thing is, I mean, Steve.
Right, it's quite a scrappy frame this. But we need every frame now to get to a Blackpool shootout, so
Do we have any Blackpool shootouts in the prelims?
no, there's been no Blackpool shootout so far. That's why we're still waiting for the first one. It'd be great to get this one down to it. And I say the way the match has gone, to be fair, we probably should be at one, but you know we're not. And so, but we're not out of the match yet, so we can get the next 3. 30 seconds. I'm just doing timing as well. Oh, just gonna leave Jamie for 1 second here to commentate.
Well, I think Ben needs to take over for a second. Well, a little bit racist, I think. I'm just going to let Scott take over.
If we got one out of the office, we can just turn one around. Yeah. If we, I'll wait till one of these comes back to commentary, and then we'll grab one of the trophies or something and just stage it a bit. So scores 7-4. So Lewis there, I think he must have tried to pot that. Leaving it hanging's not ideal. The yellows are looking a bit tricky. Lewis has given me the look of, yeah, you're telling me. Lewis, have you tried to get rid of that? You tried to get rid of that red? Yeah. Oh, so he's not tried to pot it, he's just tried to push it. Yeah. So he's not tried to pot that red, he's tried to push that red onto the cushion. He's just slightly misjudged the plan.
30 seconds.
So Adie's got one of his tricky balls out. Still got his second visit. Oh no, sorry. But he didn't foul there, did he? He just pushed it over the pocket. So Lewis is back to the table. Adie's still got that one tricky ball. Can't really DF because he's going to leave the cue ball down in that corner so he can get one of his 2 bad balls out straight away. I think Lee McShane's absolutely right. There is major trouble for caught larking about. John's over at the bar looking for a white flag.
Don't bring us over yet.
Slightly awkward bridging here. He's queuing down a lot on this. Test the queue in there. It's easy to put side on that. Well, I would suggest he probably has, just because of where he's left the cue ball. I don't even if he'd have hit. I don't think he could have screwed back. No, if he'd have hit it a bit thinner on the to hit the potting angle, the cue ball wouldn't have come out far. I don't think he'd have got it out far enough, possibly, to get past the red and black to pot the one down the left-hand cushion. So, I think he must have been playing to take the pocket.
I think it's still great to see the youths playing in this league.
Yeah.
16-year-olds, playing well.
Well, I think Adie there has just said, well, I don't fancy you can get it, and I'm going to get it next time I get to the table.
I don't think yellow onto the black.
Yeah. I think that's what he's looked at. He's just looked at the angle of that. For this shot, really, it's about pace, nice and tight. Thing is, though, he's got that red very close to the black, so even if he does that, it'll be very easy to play into it.
If he plays the red onto it, it can be a foul.
No, I mean the red that's just above the black. AD will still have that ball to break into the black.
We'll get it close to the back.
Yeah, he's asking about whether the
8 seconds.
I think he's played that shot very nice. He's forcing him on which balls he's got to take if he's going to go for the clearance now. So, yeah, Liam McShane said he could have DF'd, pot the yellow on top of the red, on top of the corner, put the white in the bottom left corner bag. I think that would have been tricky to get the cue ball down there, but the main thing was, that's the sort of shot I was looking for, Lee. I think it was just tricky to get that cue ball out and keep that bag definitely covered. Because if you don't keep the pocket, then that red goes past it. You needed to keep 2 safe balls there. I think Ada's played that shot quite well.
Massive struggle for Lewis.
Yeah. Well, I feel at the minute that Lewis's only chance of winning this frame is for AD to make a mistake. And AD is putting all of his balls in spots that are they're easily puttable. And that's his game, that's how he does it.
To make it difficult for him. Try something up somehow.
Yeah. I think I'd be...
It's like trying to hit into the black here and double it down towards his corner bag.
Yeah, even if he gets it on that rail. Potted the red. I think that unfortunately is not only end of frame. I think that may be end of match. Lewis has just come over. He was hoping to watch the replay. If you'd have gone on the back one, Lewis should have seen it. But when he played the yellow down to the bottom right bag. Yeah, we know what shot you mean. And we were talking about the comments, but yeah, we know what you were trying to play as well. We don't think you'd have hit it hard enough anyway. We don't think you'd hit it hard enough anyway. You could get it somewhere on that side rail, but... Yeah, to get it out. That's exactly what I said. Yeah, Ada's taken these well. Still got 2 shots as well.
2 shots don't carry in these.
Does that matter? Do you expect he's going to use 2 shots? Does he need 2 shots? Yes, he does. Oh no, he doesn't. How's that gone past that near knuckle?
Good luck in the plate, lads.
Oh, thanks, mate. Are we doing a plate, AD? There has been an announcement. There is now a plate. There is an official plate so far. The 2 teams that are in it: Court Posters, Court Larking About.
Did Lee's team go and play as well?
Lee, you're not playing. Did you win quick or lose quick? Thanks,
they
mate.
lost the prelim, didn't they?
Oh yeah.
The plate's potentially strong.
Yeah. So at the minute, the plate's looking strong. Court Posters, Court Bluebell, Court Larking About.
I don't think they're the Court Bluebell. I think they're the Bluebell.
Yeah.
I think we can stop streaming now, by the way, lads. Maybe advertise for next week.
Who have we got on? Court Kids on Wednesday for the Jet Wednesday League. Lee McShane's team lost to Silver, so that's at least 3 teams now in the plate. 3 big teams in size and waist measurements.